Great. So grab any makeshift props that you have at home. We'll start off in child's pose today. So your toes are touching, your knees are wide, belly's in between your thighs, and reach your arms out in front of you. Bring your forehead to the mat. You can start to close your eyes and tune inward and breathe. Continue to breathe in and out naturally, but simply notice your breath. Notice how your breath is moving in and out of your body this morning. Scan your body and notice the parts of you that feel good today. What parts of you feel non-problematic? Take a moment and immerse yourself in gratitude for those areas. We tend to always go towards the bad knee or the tension in the shoulders, but instead scan to see where you feel strong, where you feel mobile, soft and relaxed. Remember, this is your resting pose, so come into it as often as you need. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths to set ourselves up for a practice. Let these cleansing breaths represent your ability to let go of anything that's not serving you in this next class. So just putting it aside. Take a big breath in through your nose. And an audible exhale out of your mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Audible exhale out of your mouth. One more big breath in. And let it all out. On your next breath, slowly lift yourself up into your tabletop. And then as you breathe out, you're slowly going to go back into your child's pose. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Move to the pace of your breath up and down. Continuing to scan the body. Being the observer of your body, not the judge. Inhale as you come up to tabletop, bring your hands a little bit more forward. And then start to shift your hips more forward like you're coming into a modified plank. And then exhale, shift back. You're going to feel a deeper stretch here. Inhale, come all the way forward, shoulders past the wrists. Hips towards the ground, but not all the way. We're not bending our back yet. And shift it back. Easing into that. Inhale. Exhale back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale up. Exhale back. So we'll go a little bit deeper. Inhale, come up. This time, keep sending the hips slow and go as low as your back allows you to without compressing the lower back. So now you're going to start to draw the heart forward, kiss the shoulder blades back, and press through your hands. And then exhale, come back. Inhale, come all the way forward. You're passing through that modified plank, drawing the heart up, and exhale, send it back. So it's a modified up dog, it's a high cobra. If it's too much on the back, then you're going to stay in the modified plank. few more. So if you can see my hands, they're pointed a little bit outward because of the shoulder flexibility in my left. So that's a little adjustment if you're feeling the same today. Fan your fingers out a little bit. Let's do one last one. And come all the way back into your child's pose. From your child's pose, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up, keeping the thighs kissing your belly. I want your belly and thighs to stay together. Keep straightening the legs as you lift your hips. They won't straighten all the way, they'll have a bend in them. Keep the thighs and belly touching. Let the head totally hang, press into your hands. Lift the tailbone slightly up. And then press through the left, the right heel, and then switch to the left. And then pedal up and down, up and down. Shake your head yes and shake it no. And slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Keeping the soft bend in the knees. Sway side to side. A wider stance is going to provide more stability. Otherwise, toes touching, heels are slightly apart. Put your left hand on the floor, maybe even a block. Bend into your left knee, straightening the right leg, and send the right arm up to the sky. Big breath in. And exhale, release. Do the other side. Bend the right knee, right hand's on the block. Send the left arm up. Exhale, release. And so I want you to go back and forth at your own pace with your breath. And then forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Hands are on the floor, shins are blocked. Your tabletop in your back is forward. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, half lift. This time, arms to a T. Press through your feet. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Inhale, send your arms up. Exhale, speed them back down. Inhale, send them up. Exhale, bring them right back down. Inhale, up. And exhale, bring them back down. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them forward. And please, in all my classes, creative licensing, whatever you need to do to adapt the practice to fit your body and your needs, please do that. And then take your elbows and bring them back. So a little bit more action here. You can have your hands on the shoulder heads. I just keep them free. Go forward. This reminds me of swimming. Then we're going to straighten our arms and do it a little bit more. So go back the other way. Arms are straight. Slight bend in the elbows. If this is too much for you, stay with your elbows bent. Go forward. There shouldn't be any clicking unless it's normal for you. So let that be a sign to maybe pull back a little bit. and then wiggle it out. So let's heat up the body, move through some sun salutations. Keep the pace of your breath, in and out of your nose or in and out of your mouth or both. That's totally up to you. Big inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, take it down, hinging at your hip crease, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, find your high plank. Perhaps you modify to your knees. Let's lower down for our first chaturanga in 3, 2, 1. Flip the toes back. Baby cobra or back into that high cobra, modified up dog. Exhale, roll the toes under. Use the core to shift your hips back into your down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, belly to thighs. Exhale, giant step forward or as many steps as you need to get to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, press through your feet to reach the fingers high to the sky. And exhale, hands at your heart. Sun A again, big inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, take a dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a giant step with your opposite foot back first. High plank to low plank. Modify as you need. Inhale, open your heart up. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step your other foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, extended mountain pose, reaching high. Exhale, mountain pose, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, take a dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. You're gonna step or maybe you hop into your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, or maybe this time it's a full up dog. Your thighs are off the ground. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Sun A, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Move you there. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, step, walk, or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more, breathe in, sweep. Breathe out, dive. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out into your chaturanga. It's a long chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, down dog. Feet together, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop. Half lift. Fold forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mountain. Take a moment here, standing in your mountain pose. Notice the heart rate's up. See if you can slow it down with your breath. We did 5 sun salutations. Maybe for those 5 sun salutations, you were able to be fully focused and in your body. So I love Vinyasa flow and this quicker movement sometimes. It helps to get out of your headspace. So we're going to continue to try to stay in the body with more movement. Sometimes that's what you got to do to discharge your nervous system. Big inhale, sit into your chair. Utkatasana, bend the knees, arms come forward and out. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, arms come forward and up for a low lunge. Exhale, plant your hands. Lift the back knee and step into your plank. Chaturanga. Open your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky. Take your right leg, inhale up. Exhale, pull it all the way through. Lower the left knee. Low lunge, other side. Breathing in. Breathing out, frame your foot. Lift the back knee and step to the top of your mat. Half lift as you breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale back into your chair. And exhale, rise all the way up. Arms by your sides. Inhale, sit into your chair. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step your left leg back. Lower the left knee and inhale, low lunge. Exhale, frame your foot. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Lower the knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, plant your hands. Step to the top of your mat. Half lift as you breathe in. Pull forward as you breathe out. Inhale back into your chair. And exhale, stand all the way up, mountain pose. Let's add on to that. Inhale, sit. Exhale, dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, right leg back. I'm gonna move my blanket. You can do low lunge or high lunge. It's up to you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Frame your foot. Plank pose as you breathe in. Chaturanga as you breathe out. Inhale as you open your heart for a back bend. And exhale, down dog. Right leg, inhale, lifts. Exhale, pull through. Low lunge or high lunge. So knee down or up. You choose. Breathing in. Breathe out, frame your foot, and step to the top of your mat. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, rise. Inhale, chair. Exhale, dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, left leg, giant step back. Lower, high lunge, you choose, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale plank. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pull it through. Lower high. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands forward and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, stand all the way up, mountain pose. Again, take a moment and stand. Get in tune with your heartbeat, the pace, the rhythm. You might even place your hands over. Moment of gratitude, but then come back to the breath. Allow the breath to smooth it out. Maybe you get a sip of water. I know I am. We're going to continue at that pace. So these sun salutations, you can consider the cardio aspect of the class. So even if you feel like you're a step behind, that's okay. Just keep the body moving. Keep breathing. Standing back in your mountain pose. Inhale, sit back into your chair. Exhale, take a dive and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step walker, hop the back, chaturanga. If you ever want to skip, this is what we sometimes refer to as a vinyasa. You can skip chaturanga up dog and just meet me in down dog. Or simply meet me in down dog. Take your left leg and inhale high to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through to the outside of your left pinky. I'm going to do a wide warrior one. Spin the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, hips low, arms up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale takes us right back down. Step it back. Chaturanga. You can skip. Meet in down dog if you need. Toes together. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, pull it through on the outside of the pinky. Spin the back heel down, 45 degree. Inhale, arms come forward as the hips come forward. Exhale, bring it right back down. Plank to low plank. Open your heart and down dog. Keeping the pace, bend the knees, look forward, exhale. Step, walk, or hop. Half lift. Fold in half. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, chaturanga. Open your heart and down dog. Let's go right leg up this time first. Exhale, bring it in between your hands, more towards your right thumb, the inside of the right thumb. Spin the back heel down, warrior one again. It's a little bit of a more narrow stance. Breathing in, breathing out. Frame your foot, plank as you breathe in, chaturanga as you breathe out. Up dog as you inhale, or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, inhale high. Exhale, bring it through on the inside of the left thumb this time. Right next to it. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale, bring it right back down. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Feet together, bend the knees, breathe in. Exhale, hop to the top. Half lift. Fold, exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, rise. One more time, inhale, chair. Exhale, dive. Inhale, half. Exhale, plant. Chaturanga. Open your heart. And down dog. Let's go left leg high this time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way through, but this time I want to see if you can challenge yourself. Put it right in between your hands so that your big toe is right under your nose. Spin the back heel down at a 45. If this is too narrow, simply widen your stance to the other two options. Inhale up. Ooh, feels totally different, more challenging. Exhale, hands to the ground. Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, down dog. Toes together, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pull it through. Attempt to go really narrow. We're going for a heel-to-heel alignment. Spin the back heel down. Warrior one. Ooh. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hands come down. Chaturanga. Open the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top. Half lift. Fold, exhale. Inhale, chair. And exhale, rise. Stand in your mountain for a moment before adjusting or grabbing water. Simply be here now. Take your awareness to the breath. Take your awareness to your heartbeat. Usually we rest in child's pose, but we're going to use a standing pose to rest today. Little mini standing meditations. Stay with your breath. Okay. Put all of your weight into your left foot and take the right leg and send it up in front of you for one-legged mountain pose. One of my favorites to practice balancing. Breathing in and breathing out. You might keep your arms by your sides or by your waist, hands to heart, or even up above you. You choose. Take a breath. And exhale, release. Put all of your weight into your right foot, and when you're ready, lift the left. Again, choose your hand placement that's right for you, and that's right for this side of the body. Can you bring your awareness to the parts of you that feel really strong right now? Balanced, centered. Maybe not. Maybe you're wobbly today. Can you avoid thinking that defines you as a whole just because you're wobbly today? Take another breath in. Exhale, slowly release. So we did some hip flexion. Let's do some hip extension now. So put all your weight into your left foot, keeping your pelvis in neutral as much as you can. Lengthen the tailbone down without totally tucking your pelvis here. Put all your weight in your left foot and slide the right leg back. You should feel your hamstrings and your glutes working. This has actually been my PT exercise. But we're going to take it a little bit further. So really use your glutes. I'm trying to stay as upright as possible versus hinging forward. So stay here and keep sending the leg back. And my right toes are opening out slightly to the right. So it's as if our back leg is in a warrior one position. Take another breath, and then exhale, bring it forward. Whew, you should feel it in your glute. Put all your weight in your right leg. Again, lengthen the tailbone down without tucking, so you're drawing the lower abs up. And then hover the left foot and begin to send it back. Trying to stay as upright as possible. Whole body's working. Maybe not the shoulders and arms, but your legs and your abs, your back, glutes, thighs. Keep extending. One more breath. And then exhale, release. All right. Inhale, sit back into your chair pose. Exhale, hands to your waist. Put all of your weight back into your left foot. Hover the right leg. Send the right leg back. Breathe. I know it's kind of a funny position. It's like you're going on a run. Breathe here. Hamstrings are working because I'm flexing my knee. Start to hinge at your hip crease. Your right knee stays bent, your left knee stays bent. Can you get your belly to your thighs? Hands can come to the ground. Again, feels funny, feels different. My belly's touching my left thigh. My right heel's reaching up towards the sky. Both knees are in flexion. Inhale, take a half lift. Stay in this half lift, but draw the belly in. Lower abs in. Start to straighten through the left leg. Start to straighten through the right leg. You're in a modified warrior three. Right toes face down. Breathe. Big breath in. And exhale, bring your right foot to meet the left and fold back in half. Totally let go. Inhale, sit back into your chair. Exhale, hands to your waist. Put all your weight in your right foot. Start to hover the left and bend the left knee. So you're using your left hamstrings. Start to send the left thigh back a little bit more, maintaining the neutrality of your pelvis. Breathing in. Start to hinge at your right hip crease, leaning forward until hands come to blocks of the ground, belly's touching your thighs. Belly and right thigh intact. Continuing to send the left heel up to the sky. Breathe in. Straighten through your right leg. Halfway lift if you're not already there. Drawing lower abs in. Start to send the left leg back. Modified Virabhadrasana 3. Should feel totally different getting into it this way versus just going straight into warrior 3. Because we've activated all the muscles that we want to have active. One more breath. Exhale, left leg meets the right, and fold in half. Take a half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step, walk, or hop into your chaturanga, or simply meet in down dog. Your choice. And exhale into your down dog. All right. So we're going to play with standing splits before we come into warrior three again. Take your left leg and reach it high to the sky. I want you to look back at your left toes. Can you see that? Square the big left toe down to the ground, straight down. Lift it higher. Walk your hands back, 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 as far as your body can. I'm by a wall, so that actually helps me. But you're getting into more of a standing splits. It's like a down dog standing splits. We're reaching the left leg high, stretching, stretching. Breathe in, and exhale, walk it back. Down dog, take a breath. This time, send the right leg high. Look back at your big toes, it should face down. Breathe here, send the leg a little higher, and then walk, walk, walk your hands back. Oh, I got the wall there, it helps a lot. Your hands might not be all the way at your foot for standing splits. You're still using the strength of your shoulders, your hands. Another breath. And walk it back to down dog and lower your foot. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. I'm modifying now. Up dog. And send it back into your child's pose. Thighs together and arms by your sides. Take a breather for just a moment. And hands come back down. Back into your down dog. Breathe in. Audible exhale, breathe out. Take your right leg, inhale high. Exhale, bring it all the way through for your warrior one. Spin the back heel down and inhale up. So we're past the point of set salutations and this constant moving. Now we're breaking it all down a little bit. So we're going to find our stance that's most comfortable for you. Did you like the wide stance? Where your hand was on the your foot was on the outside of your hand, maybe on the inside, or totally narrow. I want you to find what works for you in your body. Not what you think you should do, but what's right for you. And then let's revisit what's going on in our shoulders like we did earlier. A little bit of shoulder rolls forward and back. Add in some elbows. Add in extended elbows. And then reach your arms up. Warrior one. Breathe. When your mind wanders in these long pauses, come back to the breath. Just listen. Listen to each breath. On your next inhale, we're going to go from warrior one to warrior three. So hinge at your right hip crease, lean forward, pivot to the ball of your back foot, lift the back leg, coming into your warrior three. Again, hands can be out, heart center, waist, back down to your blocks or even the floor. Level out the hips here. You should feel your right glute working. I know I do, and my left hamstrings, and it's because we entered it properly earlier. So our muscles are remembering what to use. Breathe in, breathe out. Whew. From warrior three, standing splits. This time maybe your hands hover off of the ground, or they can come to the floor of your blocks, or even to your ankle. halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, lower the back leg. Plank, low plank. Heart lift. And down dog. Ooh, you can feel the difference from my right and left leg. Before rushing to the other side, basking the difference in the subtleties. Left leg up, breathe in, exhale, bring it through. Find your stance. Remember, each side's different. I got a funky left hip, so I'm going to take a little bit of a wider stance here. You might go in and out of it to get a feel. You want to feel some spaciousness in your hip joints here. For so long, I practiced compressing this joint, I didn't even realize. So feel some spaciousness there as you hinge into it. Left is hinged, right is extended. And then roll the shoulders, forward to back. Add some elbows. Straighten your arms. And then find your warrior one. Ooh, my right foot is burning. Breathe. When your to-do list creeps in, return to your breath. Stay in your body. Okay, inhale. On your exhale, hinge forward. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Ooh, it should feel like a nice juicy stretch. Shift your weight forward, slide, and lift. Choose the placement of your arms. I'm going to use my hands to help cue my pelvis in a position that allows me to activate my glutes and hamstrings. I tend to dump into my lower belly and back. You feel your left glute working, and your right hamstring and right lower glute too. Breathe in. As you breathe out, mindfully come into your standing splits. The left side's a little bit harder to balance. Some more wobbly here, but that's okay. Oh, all right, use my blocks. That's okay too. Breathe. You're in your standing splits. Might still look like warrior three if you're me. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower your back foot down, plant your hands, come into your plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, and exhale, child's pose. Take a breather here. Notice your heart rate. See if you can smooth it out with your breath. Okay, slowly come back up. You're in your thunderbolt pose. And we're gonna work our way towards some core work and some inversion work, and then we'll do our cool down and a couple of back bends in between. Okay, so come on to your hands. And we do this a lot in the beginning of class, our tabletop. Shift your right leg back. And start to lift your right leg, as we have been this whole class, feeling your glutes and your hamstrings turn on to do it. Okay? Lengthen the tailbone back, and then take your left arm forward. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathe in, And then as you exhale, elbow and knee tap underneath your belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. That's 3. Let's go 7 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale back. And exhale, release. Sit back into your thunderbolt and roll out your wrist. If it's ever too much on your wrist, you can create a fist and put your knuckles on the ground. All right, round 2. Let's do the other side. You're in a tabletop position. You're neutral in the shoulders and the pelvis. Send your left leg back. Use your hamstrings to lift. So we're drawing the lower abs in. Send the right arm forward. Take an inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Breathe in. Breathe out for 3. Continue. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale, hand down, knee down, and sit on back. You might roll your wrist around or simply rest them on your thighs. So we're going to do one more round, and we're only going to do 5, but I want to challenge you. You're going to do in line, so the same arm and thigh. If that's too much for you today in this moment, then stick with what we just did. So come back to your tabletop. We'll slide the right leg back. Lift the right leg. If it's available for you, start to lift the right hand with the right leg. Otherwise, go back to alternate, which is a little bit more accessible for most people. Whoop, see, I'm almost gonna fall. You could do it. Breathe in. Exhale with control, tap. We're just doing 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You come out, come back in. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And tap. Reach. Woo. And exhale. Sit on back. Oh, that's a challenging one. All right, last round. Come forward to tabletop. Send the left leg back with control, lifting it. And then finding your balance, rotary stability. Okay, so you might do alternate arm and leg. Breathe in, breathe out and tap. Breathe in, whew, breathe out. 3 more. Last one. Send it back. And exhale, sit on back. Breathe. Okay, so we've done our ab work. Now let's do our inversion. So I'm gonna let you choose whatever's in your practice. If you do have a wall at your home space that's available for you to go over, I highly suggest that you do. If not, that's okay too. So, and if you are not feeling like going upside down today, then I want you to lay on your back and put your legs up, okay? So, I'll show you. You could simply do waterfall pose. Still activates the core. And yeah, it's the same shape of coming into handstand if you take your arms over your head. So you could do this. You could do this without the wall or legs all the way up against the wall. Otherwise, meet me in down dog by the wall. Okay, hands or shoulders width apart, your feet or hips width apart. Press into your hands a lot. Then slowly lift your right foot up to the wall and then the left foot. So you're going to be in that same shape that I just showed you when I was on my back. Now I'm going to adjust my hands to come in just like a half of the hand. So now my shoulders are over the wrist and I'm more in an L. And we're breathing, we're holding here. This is our inversion. If this is too much today, come into your down dog. That is also considered an inversion. Breathing, you're pressing into your hands, you're pressing into your feet. Take another inhale and exhale. Feet come down before the knees. Lower down and sit in your thunderbolt. Just for a few breaths. Letting go and detaching from anything that's coming up for you that's not serving you in this moment. A label, a story, past or future. Can you stay here? Okay, round number 2. Hands into your down dog, heels are by the wall. Maybe you just put one foot on the wall and you're doing more of the standing splits. That's okay too. Otherwise, let's meet back into your half handstand. Adjust your hands. And if you'd like to challenge yourself, you're going to lift one foot up towards the lights, the sky, the ceiling, wherever you're at. And switch. Lower, feet down, knees down. And breathe. Okay, so we're going to do one last round, and really, this is your practice. You're at home. I don't know what you're doing. You can do your handstand and flip towards the wall. You could do the down dog. You could put your legs at the wall. You could do half handstand at the wall. So many options. You could do headstand, do something totally different, but just take another 5 to 7 breaths in an inversion of your choice. I'm going to turn around. I haven't been doing much inversions, so I'm going to attempt to go up towards the wall. If you want to join me and you feel confident in the strength of your shoulders and core and hands, you'll lift up one leg and you'll pick, coming up to the wall. And then alternate legs. Fun. That's enough for me today. Coming out of yours, you can meet me back into your thunderbolt. Roll your wrists around. Take your hands, roll them the other way. And then place your hands underneath your armpits. I know you don't hear that every day. And bring your elbows into chicken wings. It'll feel really nice to flex your wrists with all the extending that we do. And then bring your hands right in front of your knees, fingers towards the knees, and stretch. I'm bending my elbows, slowly straightening. Cool. All right, our back bend before our cool down. You're gonna come onto your shins. You might use your blocks. You could put them on the outsides of your ankles if so. You might put a blanket underneath the knees for extra cushion. We're not going into anything crazy, just a nice little back bend here. Put your hands on your lower back like if you had pockets right now and you're putting your fingers into your pockets. Bring your elbows in and roll the shoulder heads back. Lengthen the tailbone down. Heart up and look up. We're going to do 3 sets here of this camel pose. Breathe. Look forward. Release your hands, draw the heart in, and sit down. Avoid going down into a fold after a back bend. Come to neutral first. Stay with your breath. And then come up for set number 2. So you might do the exact same thing. Hands in your back pockets, elbows in, shoulders back, hearts lifted, hips forward. Look up. This might be enough for you today. It's definitely a back bend in itself. Otherwise, if you'd like a little bit more and you have blocks available to you, you might place your hands on the blocks, like I am. A little bit of a deeper back bend, still supported. We're all looking up, but if it's too much on the neck, bring your chin to your chest and look forward. One more breath. Exhale, look forward, lift the shoulders, follow the heart, and sit on down. Just contemplate your breath. Stay with it. All right, last set here. One more back bend. If it's in your practice, you might reach all the way for your heels today. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to stay at my hands on my lower back. So hands on the lower back, elbows in, shoulders back. Breathe. We're here for 5 breaths. Your hands are on your back, blocks are on your heels. I want you to choose what's best for you. Okay, one more inhale. And exhale, come up, hollow the chest, sit on down. Bring both feet out in front of you. Scoot forward. Remove the flesh from underneath you. So you can feel your sit bones on the ground. Bring the right knee in. Hold your right shin with your left hand. Send the right arm up, breathe in. And exhale, twist back. You can reach back or bring your hands hand to the ground. And take a more relaxed approach today for your twist. If you've ever taken my class before, I usually cue a lot of different muscle awareness, but today I just want to take a relaxed approach. So twisting is really nice after a back bend. Breathe in, and then exhale, you're going to roll yourself forward, recoil forward, And then send the right leg down. You might use a block under your thigh. Your foot is on the inside of the thigh. And now we'll go for that yummy forward fold. Inhale and exhale, hinge forward and fold. And again, let go of holding yourself, tensing yourself, and take a more relaxed approach to this fold. We worked really hard today. We've moved a lot. Try not to do anything extra. Roll yourself up. Bring the right leg out in front of you and bring the left knee in. Hold the left knee with your right hand. Inhale, left arm high. And exhale, twist to the left. Hand comes down. Your gaze is back. Breathe. Take a breath in. And exhale, come back forward. Let the left knee fall open to the side. We're doing our knee, head to knee pose. One leg, inhale up. Belly button towards the big right toe. And exhale, come forward. You don't have to come very far. So during cool down, our mind starts to wander off. I allow myself to wander off during cool down. So as long as it doesn't bring you any type of suffering, sometimes this is the time where the inspiration comes in. We're able to think from a more authentic place. However, if it's causing you suffering, come back to your breath. Inhale, slowly roll up. Bring both legs out in front of you and sit, roll on back. Laying back, hug your knees into your chest and massage your back, rolling side to side. And take your legs and do some circles here for your tailbone. Go the other way. And then do your thighs in opposite directions. Rotate the other way. Straighten the legs up. And then bend your knees, bring them down. Both feet are on the floor. Take the right leg, inhale it up. And on your exhale, cross it over the left. I want your knees to be stacked right over each other. And then pull both knees into your chest. Grab onto the foot that's closest to your arm. So it's in the opposite arm and leg. This is our cow face pose. It feels really similar to your pigeon pose, but it's a little bit more intense. And breathe. Okay, breathe in and exhale, release. Bring both feet to the floor. Take your left leg over the right. They're stacked. Pull them in and grab onto your feet. When I first started practicing yoga over 15 years ago, I started leaving during cool down. Didn't have time for cool down. Get sweaty, move my body, but when it came to being still, there wasn't time to be still. And then soon I realized, oh, we move and get sweaty to be still. This is just as, if not more important than the other. And from a physiological standpoint, it's needed. You need to have a cool down. So my point is, stay with me. Stay here with me. Take another breath. Exhale, slowly release. Bring your feet wide to the sides of your mat and let the knees cave in. Your arms are resting, doing nothing extra, palms up. And slowly bring the knees into the chest. Grab onto your feet for your happy baby. You might straighten your legs. If this is uncomfortable for you, please do knees to chest. Maybe take this last moment to do any last posture of your preference that the body's calling you to do. Shoulder stand, a twist, maybe cobbler pose, feet together, knees wide. And then when you feel ready, find your Shavasana. You can use a bolster. If you're at home and you don't have a bolster, but you have a pillow or couch cushion, you can put it under your legs, just like this. So find your resting pose. You might even go legs up the wall. Maybe grab a blanket to cover yourself. Maybe turn off lights, close curtains. Maybe you grab essential oils. Anything that's going to allow you to be still for the next 5 minutes. Simply giving yourself 5 minutes before moving forward. I'm going to read to you from the Book of Awakening. If you're looking for something to read every day, it's a wonderful book by Mark Nepo. He says, no amount of thinking can stop thinking. Overthinking is an annoying reflex of being human. Often in overanalyzing a problem or replaying what to say or what to do, I feel like a cow shooing a fly that will never go away. We all do this. No one is exempt. Feeling insecure, I can endlessly repeat the things that should make me feel solid about myself. And all the while, my esteem keeps unraveling. What is there to do? I'm reminded of Einstein's insight that the manner of thinking that creates a problem cannot be the means by which to solve it. In simple terms, when spinning out, the only thing to do, hard as it seems, is to get off the mental merry-go-round.
This is truly the terrain of faith, jumping into the risk to stop in mid-thought, believing that some deeper knowing will wash over us. In truth, no amount of thinking about yourself will give you confidence, just as no amount of thinking about the sun will warm you, just as no amount of thinking about love will hold you. Confidence and love in the light of the world wait below all the labors of our mind. So in your Shavasana, in your corpse pose, let go of any part of the body that's still tense and see if you can quiet the body. And then, as I mentioned earlier, allow the mind to start doing what it naturally does. Continue to breathe steadily. And then with your breath, if there's any thoughts that bring you suffering, if there's any overthinking, use the breath to stop the thinking in mid-thought. And then with each out breath, practice dropping beneath your thinking into your body and your being. You inhale, pause the thought, and you exhale, drop below it. Take a big breath in, and then exhale out. Just a few more minutes of stillness here. Okay, wherever you're at, start to bring awareness to your breath, taking a deeper inhale and exhale. And maybe since you're in the comfort of your home, you want to stay longer, and if that's you today, then do that. Otherwise, you could bring movement to your fingers and toes, stretch your arms overhead, Arching the lower back, big stretch like you're waking up for the first time. And then hug it in and roll to a fetal position. In the fetal position, take a moment to be grateful for your body, mind, your spirit, your heart space, even your circumstances, the people around you. And then come all the way up to a comfortable seat, legs crossed, easy pose, hands at your heart. Let's take one more breath together. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Thank you so much for showing up and practicing with me. The student and the teacher in me honors the student and the teacher in you. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.